Good evening, YouTube. This is Kayleen String coming at you with my entry for Prep For It. The Prep For It Cooking Challenge, and it's the channel PREP number 4IT, not Prep For It all spelled out with all letters. That's a different channel. But what the idea is, you take items from your say your midterm, or it could be long-term food storage, to make a meal as inexpensively as possible. And so I do have the prices for some of the items that I'm going to use, and then the rest is just from what I have already had here, and I just kind of estimated maybe say about 5 cents worth of the seasonings, and then of course I have water. But what I'm going to do, I am going to make what I could call a food storage chicken biryani. I do not have lentils. I have never seen already prepared lentils, and I didn't want to take the time to do it, so I'm just going to skip. But this is the Hy-Vee chicken flavored rice. It's kind of like the store brand version of Rice-A-Roni. And here it has the stove instructions on the other side. It's got microwave. So it has the vermicelli pasta like the Rice-A-Roni. And just prepared as is, this is 2.5 servings. And when I scanned the items at the store, I ran the 3 main items together. Chicken flavored rice, that's $1.29. And then the garbanzo beans, otherwise known as chickpeas, 99 cents. I decided to go with the Hy-Vee chickpeas instead of the Ziyad, because the Ziyad ones are like $1.29 or something like that. I don't remember. Then the chunk chicken is $2.59. So just for those ingredients, $6.17. So this is between $6 and $10. And then the seasonings, I will add some black pepper, some just regular sea salt from my grinder, since it would be less expensive to use that than my Himalayan pink salt. Then I have some Walmart garlic powder. I have some Tone's onion powder. And Tone's is actually produced right here in Iowa. I have actually been to their plant many years ago. Then I have some, this is one of the Garam Masalas that I have. I rescued some from my mosque, and I just put it in one of my other bottles. And Garam Masala is a spice blend. In fact, I have another one, but I went with that one. And then this is a rice curry, Al Hussein rice curry, that I have had for a few years. And so these are the seasonings that I'm going to use. So I will also add a little bit of my Country Crock, which I have in my fridge. But I will go ahead and prepare this on the stove. Oops, there we go. As per the stove instructions. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I will come back. Okay, I just put some of my Country Crock in my pan here, and directions say to saute this like you're toasting it. Usually I just put it in hot water, but I'm actually following the directions. So basically toasting the rice and the vermicelli in the butter. Well, I call it butter. It's margarine, but I just call it butter. So that's what I'm doing. And I took out the seasoning packet, so that is being held aside. Oops, sorry about that. Let me get you back up where you belong. There we go. I'm going to add those it says 2.5 cups of water, but I'm adding 2, and I will explain why. And this is the seasoning packet, so I will add that in. I will give this a bit of a mix. While that water comes up, I am going to drain the garbanzo beans and open the chicken, but I will not drain the chicken. So you can see it is up to a boil. Sorry about the steam bath. So there's the chicken. I'm going to use that. I'm just throwing my can and lid into there. Now, I will take a little bit of water, kind of swish it in the can, so I get all of that chicken goodness out. I'm going to go ahead and put you right back there. In go the chickpeas. My phone ringing, but I'm going to ignore it. I'm bringing all my spices over. So I will just add a little sprinkle. After I stir this up a little bit, because I don't want anything to stick. So that is the rice curry. I'm just going to take my 1/8 tablespoon. My garlic powder, I'm going to put a shake of that in. There's the Garam Masala. Put a shake of that in. I put the onion powder in. A shake of pepper. And there's my salt. So I will put a few grinds of salt in, not too much because this mix is pretty salty already. I think that'll do. To stir this. It says reduce heat to low, so I am turning. There is the low. That one there. Oops, sorry about that. Not exactly the best platform. It says simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. So what I will do, I will pause this and I'll continue to stir it for about that time, and then I'll be back. Okay, now that it is simmered, a lot of the liquid has absorbed, and as I stirred it, I was breaking up the larger chicken chunks so they wouldn't be quite so big, and the meat would be more widely distributed throughout the rest of the ingredients. Now the box says to remove from heat and let it stand for about 5 to 10 minutes. But this is looking very tasty already. So I got the lid over here. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to shut the stove off. Okay, I did a little cleanup while I let this set, so let's reveal the finished. It has gotten a bit thicker. I have a dish over here that I'm going to go ahead and scoop some of this into. And this, you could serve 2 to 3 people. Like I said, the box just the chicken and rice alone, without doing any of the other stuff that I did, says it serves 2.5. But of course, you know, serving size are probably relative, but so I probably took 1/3 of it out. So I would call this maybe 3. You could do 3 to 4 servings if you wanted to really go strict on the guidelines, because of the fact that I added the chicken and the chickpeas. So anyway, grab a spoon, get a bit of everything, and let's have a taste. The chickpeas are just the right tenderness. The chicken is soft and comes apart easily. As you can see, there is the rice and some of the vermicelli pasta. The rice is soft, but you know, the pasta is soft, but again, it's a very, very thin pasta, so it will get soft easily, but the rice is just the way I like it. So, again, this is my entry for Tasha at Prep Fort, her Prep Fort Food Challenge. Food storage chicken biryani. And of course, you can always tweak this up by adding anything else that you like. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this for my supper, and then I have some more to eat for the remainder of this week. So thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.